There's a moment that changes everything. It's not when you fight back. It's not when you shout louder or prove your point. It's that moment when you take a deep breath and say nothing. When the world pushes your buttons and you don't move. That silence, that pause, that's power. You see, the strongest person in the room isn't the one who reacts fastest. It's the one who can sit with the storm and still stay calm. Because when you stop reacting to everything, you start controlling everything. If you're someone who's ready to master your emotions and build unshakable calm, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for more weekly motivation, because this is where the journey of real control begins. Every day we face moments that test our peace. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your boss sends a message that makes your blood boil. A friend says something careless and you feel it hit deep. And before you even realize it, your heart rate spikes, your jaw tightens, and your mind starts spinning with everything you could have said. That's the trap, because at that moment you're not in control, your emotions are. And here's the truth most people never learn. You can't control what other people say. You can't control how life hits you, but you can control how you respond. That's the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is automatic. Responding is conscious. Reacting is emotional. Responding is powerful. Most people live like emotional ping-pong balls, bouncing between triggers, opinions, and problems that don't even belong to them. They lose hours, days, even years being dragged around by feelings they never stop to understand. But emotional control, that's not suppression. It's strength. It's knowing exactly what deserves your energy and what doesn't. Think about it. How many arguments have you had that changed nothing? How many times did you let anger speak when patience would have done more? Every time you react without thought, you hand over your power. Someone insults you, you react. You get angry, they win. Someone ignores you, you overthink, you lose sleep, they still win. But when you don't react, you win twice. You protect your peace and you confuse their chaos. That's emotional control. It's not weakness. It's wisdom. Let me tell you something powerful. One of the greatest psychological insights ever discovered is called the Yerkes-Dodson law. It explains how a small amount of stress or emotional arousal can sharpen your focus, but too much destroys your performance. That means if you let your emotions take over, you literally lose access to your best self, your logic, your clarity, your control. Your mind becomes foggy. You make decisions you regret, you lash out, you burn bridges. And then when the dust settles, you realize the storm was never outside you. It was inside you all along. Here's the truth. Your emotions aren't your enemy. They're signals, they're messengers, not masters. Anger, jealousy, sadness, they're all information. They tell you where your wounds are. They show you what you still haven't healed. So when you're triggered, don't explode. Observe, don't suppress. Understand. Ask yourself, why does this bother me so much? Because the real power begins when you learn to turn your reaction into reflection. Look around. Every truly powerful person you admire, they move slowly. They don't rush to defend themselves. They don't chase approval or validation. They've built a fortress within. When someone disrespects them, they don't lose themselves trying to be understood. They already understand themselves. That's emotional maturity, when peace becomes more valuable than proving a point. I once heard something that stuck with me for life. If you're easily triggered, you're easily controlled. And that's the world today. Everyone's reacting to something, someone's opinion, a comment online, a moment of disrespect. But every reaction costs energy, and attention is the new currency. Every time you give it away, you make someone else richer and yourself poorer. Stop letting people rent space in your mind for free. You don't owe a response to every situation. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Sometimes peace looks like this. Closing your mouth, taking a breath, and walking away. Think of emotional control like training a muscle. It's not built in the moment you need it. It's built in the moments before. You build it when you stay calm during small irritations. When you choose not to react to the little things. When you learn to sit in discomfort without exploding. That's discipline. And discipline builds power. Neuroscientists call it neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself. Every time you resist the urge to react, your brain learns a new pattern. You become less reactive, more stable, more grounded. Until one day, chaos doesn't shake you anymore. It just passes through you like wind through trees. Emotional control doesn't mean you're numb. It means you feel deeply, but think clearly. You understand that other people's behavior is a reflection of them, not you. And once you truly get that, you stop taking things personally. Because if someone is cruel, it's not about you. It's about what they're carrying. If someone tries to provoke you, they're revealing their own chaos. And when you refuse to mirror it, you rise above it. The greatest warriors in history weren't loud. They were focused. They didn't waste energy on emotions that didn't serve them. They moved with calm precision, because calmness is control, and control is freedom. So ask yourself right now, how much of your life is emotional reaction? How much energy have you wasted being offended, explaining, defending, or proving? What would happen if you simply stopped? If you decided that your peace mattered more than being right? That silence was your response? That calm was your weapon? You'd become unstoppable. So the next time someone tries to push your buttons, remember this. You don't have to attend every battle you're invited to. Not every opinion deserves a reply. Not every insult deserves your energy. Smile. Breathe. Let silence do the talking. Because silence isn't weakness, it's power. It's control. It's the loudest response you can give. When you master the art of not reacting, you don't just control your emotions. You control your life. Now listen carefully. This isn't about being passive, it's about being precise. It's not about letting people walk over you. It's about not letting them walk inside you. Control isn't built on anger, it's built on awareness, and awareness is built in silence. So from this moment on, practice the pause. When you feel anger rise, pause. When you feel misunderstood, pause. When you feel the urge to react to a pause, that pause is where your power lives, because once you can hold that space, you become untouchable. You stop being a victim of your emotions, and you start being the architect of your peace, and that right there, that's when you win.